Okay, well, we'll see if we can get this vlog of these books and whatnot going. Ritz, that's it. I was going to have another sweetie or polo, but I got these. I'm not eating them with cheese. I'll just have one. I might have them in the car. How about that? Eating the Ritz in the car. Is it against the law? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, I could practice on Forza Horizon 5 in a minute. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, should I? It was much easier to smoke and talk, wasn't it? Well, I'm not smoking. But this vlog is endorsed by Ritz. They don't do your teeth. They're okay for your teeth. Don't look at my teeth. I haven't been eating them all that long. Only just. I've got another 2 boxes of them downstairs. So I got a pile behind me. It's 13 inches high. I've ordered them. I'll introduce them. So today, most of the 13 inches comes from today. So I walk into this one charity shop. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was a specific one, not a well-known one. And I saw something interesting. And I thought, I got to get that to go with all the others. Ready? It's a DVD. Not a Blu-ray, but a DVD for a bargain price, £1. £1.25. So I gave £1.30 for it or something. Yeah. Didn't want the change. Ready? You ready for this? Top Cut. Do. Top Cut. Leader of the gang. Top Cut. Brilliant, eh? 1 hour 47 minutes worth. That's a lot. That's over 2 hours of Top Cat. Over 2 hours of Top Cat. Great fun. These cost a lot to buy, actually. I've got over here, as I said, it will go with the rest. Over here, I've got Dastardly and Muttley. That costs a bloody fortune. Now, that's rare to get. It's expensive and difficult to get hold of. So that, for £1 and a bit, is a bargain. Absolute bargain, because this cost an awful lot more than that. So that's my 2 Hanna-Barbaras. I might have another one somewhere. So Top Cat's going with Dastardly and Muttley. I got the Clangers, they're downstairs. But that's not Hanna-Barbera. Right, so it started off with that. No books, instead that. And there I am, stood there. No, I did have my head concealed. No, I didn't. So they saw the grey hair. And there was this chap who was probably younger than me. He said, "Oh, I didn't notice that there." He said something like that. Basically, what he intimated was he would have bought it if he'd have known it was there. And I said, "No, sorry, it's mine now. Thank you." Leader of the gang. Then I saw something else. And I thought, this can't be for real. So I picked it up, and it is for real. And I thought, I must get that. Now, we often see these things. I think I'll split these, and then I might put it all together for my channel. We often see these as memes, etc., or I see them as jokes on Facebook. And I always think that's a nice bit of graphic art that's done, but no, apparently they exist. Apparently so, because I've just bought one today from a charity shop. It's the Ladybird book of the midlife crisis. And it is Ladybird. Series 999. The Ladybird Books for Grown-Ups series. The Midlife Crisis. This delightful book is the latest in the series of Ladybird books that have been specially planned to help grown-ups with the world about them. As in the other books in this series, the large clear script, the careful choice of words, the frequent repetition and the thoughtful matching of text with pictures all enable grown-ups to think that they have taught themselves to cope. The subject of the book will greatly appeal to grown-ups. That's literally what it says there. You can see that. Yeah. I didn't know they did these, and I've only seen one. When we are young, we all dream of doing something wonderful and exciting with our lives. What will we be? A cosmonaut, an underwater detective, a Tommy gunner, a groin surgeon. Anything is possible, and then one day it isn't. I could read the whole lot, couldn't I? Jason's midlife crisis started one Sunday morning in B&Q when he spotted a tub of boat varnish. I will never own a boat, he thought to himself. Jason has never wanted to own a boat, but now not owning one is all he can think about. There's Jason. And so on and so forth. So there we go. The Ladybird book of the midlife crisis. What I actually did read was the one in the very back, which I will read you this one, because this is what convinced me to buy it. As to thinking, oh, it's genuine. It's genuine. I probably shouldn't do this because of copyright. Oh God, it's funny. Here we go. Okay, I won't read you the text. I'll read you the text in a minute. There's the picture. All right, there's the picture. Okay, got the picture? Right, and the text to go with it is: Susie is at the hairdresser's. She wants to look good because tonight she is going to a gabba all-nighter under a railway arch with her estranged daughter. Diet blue, please, says Susie. Susie is wondering which bra will best show off her new tattoo. There we go. Yeah. And I thought, it is for real, so I've got to buy it. Right. That's it. 9 minutes on just 2 items. Oh my God. 9 minutes on 2 items. All right. I'll put these up separately to Facebook and then put them all together on my channel. I'll just have a quick smoke. Okay, part 2. We're going to get serious now. That's the fun and frivolity over with. I've got quite a few of these books. Actually, I will. That's what I need to do. I knew there was something I had to do. I need to wear my glasses so I can see. And actually, again, using actually the third time. Actually, I will give them a quick wrap. The Wordsworth Military Library. This I have read about in another book, possibly even under the same publisher, but called something else. It's a fascinating read. Awful piece of history. It's when Berlin fell to the Soviets. It was awful to read what happened to Berlin. I know. The Nazis weren't nice people and all that, but we're talking Berliners. Yeah, I suppose they weren't nice people either. Well, let's not judge the Berliners or the Soviets. It was war, but what happened was awful, terrible. To the point, I don't know if any of you probably of no surprise to you all, but they were killing the animals in Berlin Zoo to survive for food. The Germans. The last battle. It's been read, as you can see at the scene. £1.50 bargain. I only buy bargains, even though they're for good causes. If I see a book that's like, nah, that's not that. It's got to be a bargain. The last battle at 0400 on 16th of April 1945, the Soviet army launched its attack on Berlin, the last stronghold of Hitler's Germany. The Berliners waited in the bombed rubble of their city, caring only to survive in the nightmare world around them. Although the Western Allies had declared that Berlin was no longer a military objective and halted 45 miles from the city, the Russian veterans of Stalingrad swept on. The last battle is a masterly account of the 3 weeks of the death throes of the Third Reich. It follows the fortunes of ordinary men and women, soldiers and civilians, victors and vanquished, as Berlin was gutted, its women raped and its people terrorized by an invader driven on by ruthless vengeance. The last of the great trilogy of the war stories by the man who gave us The Longest Day and A Bridge Too Far. The last battle is told in the same gripping style, the Birmingham Post. Cover design by Robert Matthias. Illustration, Russian banner flying over Reichstag, Berlin, 1945. There's a story behind this picture. Yeah, there's a story behind this picture. It was taken, two of them were taken. There was one picture taken, and then the picture was rushed back to Moscow to be published. Here are the victors over the vanquished. And the propagandists, the communist propagandists said, "We cannot use this picture. Do it again." And they're like, "What? Why?" And it was simply because the Soviet army guy, the Russian, his arms, he was wearing like 2 or 3 watches on one wrist. So obviously he had pillaged. He had taken watches off dead Germans and nicked their watches. And the communists saw this and said, "We can't use this as a picture because it will show us for what we are, that we've pillaged, along with raped, etc., etc." So they redid the picture, and that's it. Bet you didn't know that. Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting read. So that's that one. Then we come on to after I bought Top Cat, I bought this one. I think I bought this one next. Yeah, in a different shop. This is the shop where I started buying them all. And I thought, I really don't need this, but I do have some nice recipe books and cookbooks, if only for the photography. And this is where I want to smoke. I could smoke, but my mouth is suddenly, and it's salt. I think I've got a serious salt affliction, and I need something. Horrible feeling. Horrible. Forgive me. Could drink water. It doesn't. Yeah. 2 weeks in, and it still feels like this. Your mouth is like. Anyway, recipe books, etc., etc. The photography. I've got an absolute gorgeous one up here. Absolutely gorgeous one. I'll show you another day. But I bought this one and I thought, no, don't. And I thought, oh, you like your salads. Perhaps one day, Paul, perhaps one day you might get one of your books and actually do a recipe. I did once, a vegetarian. That was a bloody nightmare. Maybe that's why it put me off. That was when I was much younger. Anyway, I got this one. It's a big book, sorry. It's big, it's heavy. Barbecues and salads. Somebody's gone to the trouble of putting a coating on that one, I believe. £3. Bargain. Look. Big book, isn't it? Some nice photography in there. The colour's all wrong. It's the light in here. Sorry about that. Will be better under this light. But then you can't see it because it's too bright. But there's all sorts there. Can you read chicken and apricot phyllo pie? Chicken with fresh herbs and game, garlic. Salad, what? Salad fruit. There's all sorts anyway. It looks like got pizza dishes there, orange and red, whatever. So, cooked side salads. There we are. Let's see what that's actually got. What's that? Barbecues and barbecues as well. Somebody's out there. What's that? Creative ideas for outdoor eating with more than 400 sizzling barbecue recipes and succulent salads. There we go. That's what I want to look at. There we go. Barbecues, appetizers and snacks, meat dishes, poultry and game, fish, shellfish, vegetarian, salads, dips, marinades, desserts, outdoor eating, sensational salads, light and side salads, cooked side salads, main course salads, special occasion salads, fruit salads and index. 500 pages, £3. Bargain. Lovely book. So that can go up. That can go up somewhere when I find space for it. Getting through them. I'm going to have to put them somewhere. Put them there. Right, then we got this one. This is what I bought the other day. Bought this one in the charity shop the other day. Britain on country roads, explore the byways of Britain. I've got a nice tent. I'm hoping one day to go touring, park the tent and then go driving around. I thought, okay, this is an old book. It's from 1991, so the roads will have changed. But this will be a nice guide to have a quick look. £2. Have a look for some old road routes. Check them on Google, whatever. The towns will still be there. The roads might be different, whatever. Yeah. We've all seen these. Our parents, all these sort of things were big in the 70s, weren't they? Reader's Digest. Don't see them these days. But things don't change that rapidly. It tells you the length of the drive. Nice and interesting. I look for Devon. There's a drive there that I'd not thought of before. Not that I do it. It's all bloody, not even registered roads, you know. Single lane. A nightmare. Anyway, that's that. So that was the other day. Then I saw this one today and I thought, oh, that will go with it. Similar thing, Reader's Digest Touring Guide to Britain. This isn't necessarily the actual drives, but it shows you the roads, old maps of course, but with text as to the towns and what to look for in the towns, etc. Yeah. So, I get the gist. I know it's all pulp, isn't it? But yeah, whatever. I'm getting old. It appeals to me. All right. At least I have bought a book on fly fishing. There we go. Somerset. Bristol's probably a bit bigger than that now. And yeah. So for a couple of quid, it's cheaper than smoking a cigarette. It will last longer. Docklands. Yeah. So that's that one. 3 quid. That's that one. And then I got another one. So there's a trilogy. And I thought, oh, I've got to get this one with another Reader's Digest. Most amazing places on Britain's coasts. Same thing all over again, but the coastline appeals to me more than anything else. Yep. Yeah, there's Big Bree Island. It's just, I should go there, take some pictures for you one day. It's a pain driving there. It's all narrow tracks. It's all one way. Not one way. Single lane. No, I'm yawning. You get the gist. Yeah. So, for what, a £5? 6 quid, 7 quid? Three nice old Reader's Digest books. Now I could just take with me and give me ideas or just copy them off. I never thought of Googling, road trips in Devon. Google it. Anyway, I've got the books now and I've got pretty pictures to go with it. Here we go. Right. How long's that? 12 minutes. All right. 12 minutes. I'm going to stop and have a Ritz. I didn't have a smoke. I'm not going to have a smoke. Got a polo now. Okay, moving on. It's one of those that I saw and I thought, I've got to. Yeah, I had to. Simply had to. No question about it. Yeah. Personal reasons. Royal Naval Air Station, Culdrose, 1947 to 1997. My father worked there in the Navy. Yeah, so I had to buy this. No Culdrose, well, it's down in Cornwall. So I bought this. Nice little gem. I had to get that. A lady in one of the shops said to me, we do get a lot of military books. I said, yeah, great. I said, in all the shops, I said, it's simply I stopped buying books because I got so many. I got no space. You can see here, this room, and there's so many more in that room, and downstairs is full, as you know. But I had to buy it. Another military one. This one I bought the other day. Again, another one that I just had to buy because I've got similar. And this one goes with them. Devon in the Great War. That's Plymouth Hoe there. That's Drake's Island. Plymouth Pier, Smeaton's Tower, down by my finger there. Hope Promenade. There's the Lido. Yeah, battleships. Anyway, that's just that picture. £4. they're more expensive than they used to be, these books, but even £4 for this, being a local history book, that's a bargain. I'm going to make a mess of this, aren't I? There you go. It's in excellent condition, the book. Lots of very interesting things in there. Devon during the First World War, got lots on the Second World War, etc., etc. But I think this could be the only thing that I've got regards to the First. Oh, Jutland and the Somme, yeah, what's that got to do with Devon? No, there we go. Performances in theatres and music halls were alive and thriving, but the light entertainment of the once popular Victorian concert parties of minstrels and performing in Devon parks and on seaside piers were losing their appeal to the public, as were lantern slideshows. However, it would mean some years before they entirely faded out as public entertainment. Moving picture shows were a growing form of entertainment in Devon during the Great War, and it was from this period that the national anthem was played regularly in cinemas and theatres at the end of the show. Film shows, once presented as a novelty, caught the public interest, and a number of film companies were set up to make moving silent films. Blah, 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 blah. Exworthy, Holsworthy, Masonic Hill, Budley, Salterton. Yeah. Tavistock Cinema in post-war days. Up here. Yeah, interesting little book, right? Thank you. Whoever owned that one and gave it to a charity shop for me to take over. Thank you. Okay. I've got a book here. I bought one or two. I cancelled one, but I did buy another one. This was when Queen Elizabeth died, and I got all patriotic and thought, oh, I know nothing about the monarchy, etc. Well, what I didn't buy was a picture book. Well, I got a picture book today. I'm not a monarchist. I'm a Republican. But here we go. We got the Times, Kings and Queens. So we got a picture book of all the kings and queens, so we can see Henry VIII and all his, because I don't think I've got this anywhere else. I have got lots of history books and DK books with nice pictures, but here we go. We got stuff about the kings and the queens. Because I know nothing about them. And it's a shame it's not focusing better. Sorry about that. That's my fault. There we go. And of course it goes up to Queen Elizabeth. Nice book. That's the fun with charity shopping, is charity shop shopping, you just don't know what you're going to come across. You don't go looking for anything in particular. You don't know what you're going to find. It can be a real drudge. You could, go out your way and find nothing and be sort of dispirited and think, I saw nothing, blah, blah, blah. And then other days, you come across lots of gems and bargains and you think, oh, I love that. It's all a good cause. God knows what'll happen to all my stuff. There's George V. Yeah, right. Yeah. There we go. I'm watching The Crown. That's that one. This one, because it's looking forward to having some supper. It's the only time I relax. This one because it's niche. Schooners. £3.5. Picture book of Schooners. Come on. Probably can't see anything there, can you? There you go. There you go. Schooners. It's a book about schooners. Yep. It's got pictures and lots of text about schooners. Yep. Interesting. As I said, niche. Nice. Then we have this one. This was game. Had to buy it. Had to buy this one. Never seen this title before. Awful lot of my books, I see them before, or have seen them before, or even indeed own them. £2.5. So this was a bargain. This one I bought the other day. Ignore the price up there, £24.50. I didn't pay that. The Little Ships of Dunkirk. I think this is a library book and it's been sold or something. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hydrographic map of the channel. Something on the TV of great interest. Collector's Books Limited, 1940-1990. The Little Ships of Dunkirk. Islington Libraries. All right. There we go. So it's a page or a double page spread for every little ship. I could do with something that opens the pages, couldn't I? Perhaps if I turn this off and get it out of the way, you can see better. Oh, I could bring the camera closer or zoom. Yeah, so you get the idea, yeah? That'll be a very interesting read. It's the first time I've looked at these, you know. That's why I've done this, so that I actually picked them up and flipped through them, because whether I will again, I don't know. But that's yeah, there you go. Nice book, eh? Nice book. Right. I think we'll pause it there and then we'll have one more, and that'll be the last, because that's another 12 minutes. All right? Okay, last one. What have we got? Yeah. Niche. £3. You might think, like I did, oh, it's just going to be like coloured illustrations like this. It's one of these. It's one of these. These are hardcore ID guides. I might have something like this. In fact, I know I've got something like this, whether it's as comprehensive as this, but for the money I had to. I think it's bloody hopeless, isn't it? There you go. And it's, yeah, Germans, Italians, Americans, British, Soviets, French. So it's deceptive having that, isn't it? You think it's like a pair of nails and it's going to be all these coloured illustrations. No, it's a catalogue of photographs. Oh, is that the mouse? Oh no. It seems to be like misprinted. Or else it's been jammed tight. That's the print. It's very peculiar. If you have a look, see what I mean? Look at that. It's like the opposite page has been imprinted. I'm not sure about that, or whether it's come through or what, or a misprint, just a misprint. Makes it interesting though. Still legible. Yeah, anyway. Very weird. Very peculiar. Cheap. Ish. So that's that one. This one, I don't think I've got it. I might have. Oh no. I got James Fighting Ships of World War II. So apparently I haven't got this one. It was £3, which is ridiculous. Very good, Nick. £3. James. Very good condition, actually. Looks like it's hardly been picked up. You can't damn well see that, can you? Can't see the text at all. Oh, there we go. And then we come on to the aeroplanes. I came across some that I've never seen before. £3. Yeah, I know. I've got hundreds of books on planes of the Second World War, but I ain't got this one, so I've got this one. Right. Bargain. Lovely. And then the engines. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then whatever. Yeah. What's that one? And then I've saved possibly the best till last. Certainly the most, well, I've not seen this one before. And I thought, oh, I've got to. And it's second hand. I don't think I'd be able to buy it for the same price brand new. I might do a search for it tonight because funnily enough I thought of doing a search the other day for these. I love my DKs. I love my DKs. I bought some DKs off somebody once. They were advertising them, and they were selling them. They said, yeah, they were our sons, but he's grown out of them. And I thought, how can you grow out of a DK? A DK's a lovely book, you know? They may not be highbrow, you know, full of text, really sort of heavy text. But if you want that, you buy another book. But a DK is a nice book. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 just behind me there. On that top shelf there. 5, 6. I'll have to go through my DKs. That'd be an idea. That'll give me something to do. 7. Anyway, I got this. This is something else. I have not seen this before. You might like this. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yes, indeed. James Bond, 50 years of movie posters, DK. And I thought, oh, it's a must. £10. £10. And you can tell that it's marked, it's been used, it's been looked at. But I thought, well, it's a good cause. I've not seen it before. It might not even be in print. And that would be something, wouldn't it, if it's not in print anymore. There's a big guff there. Let's get rid of that. I mean, yeah. Out of the case, it's in perfect condition. And I've got to be very careful I don't drop it or do something stupid and mark it because it's not marked. And it is. It's the movie posters. But it's all the movie posters. Yeah, it's barely been looked at, this book. This is one of those little fingerprint. Oh, there you go, you can see there. So it's all the different posters and designs and nationalities. Isn't that wonderful? Look. Japanese reissue. An arresting hand-tinted image of Bond with a silenced Walter PPK accompanied by stirring action scenes. The unusual image of Bond in the centre of a target positioned over Titania's laughing mouth is a particularly intriguing touch. Tagline translation: a film of unparalleled intrigue. Bond returns with this sequel. That's that one there. There. We all like movie posters, don't we? I've got another very, very special book that was gifted to me. Yeah, I'll share it with you one day. Look at that. Yeah, right, there you go. That's your lot. Excellent, eh? Excellent. So, what a haul. What a haul. What a haul. I gave up at that point. I thought I went into one more shop. I bought 3 books, which I've already shown you, and thought that's it because I was loaded. And I thought that's enough. There's one more. This goes out to my mate Jeff. I might give this one to you, Jeff. I shouldn't have said that, should I? But I don't know if you've got this one, but certainly I'll have to let you have a borrow of it. Chris Boardman. I do want to have a good read of it myself. Stunning study of evolution of the modern bicycle. Yeah. If you haven't already got it. This was published 2015. You can't see that. It's doing it again, isn't it? The first bicycles. It's a lovely book. Story of the pneumatic tyre. Oh, there you go, you can see it now. And I thought, well, I've got to. Two wheels and more, isn't it? Eh? That'll be a very interesting read. A mountain bike boom. Not even halfway through. There we go. So, yeah, what a book. Interesting. There we go. That's enough. That's it. That's my hauls. Thanks for watching.